Hello everyone, it's SpursReady96 here, and welcome to the 14th episode of the FIFA 19 Valencia career mode. We begin today's episode with one of the biggest games of the season. Valencia will host Liverpool at the Mestalla in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League last 16. If you haven't checked out the last episode, I advise you do so, where we had a big episode where we played away at Barcelona and Real Madrid in the Cup and League competitions. As you can see, there's a knockout phase table there. Some big ties. Real Madrid play Tottenham Hotspur. Barcelona play Roma. And Atletico Madrid play Juventus. Magnificent atmosphere here at the Mestalla. We've had a successful campaign so far, beating the likes of Juventus and Manchester United to get to the knockout stages. But this is going to be a very tough test indeed, facing last season's runners-up, the 5-time European Cup winners of Liverpool. Let's take a look at Valencia's lineup, the usual. First team comes into play. Paco Alcacer has got a lot of goals in the Champions League, 5 in fact, scoring a hat-trick against young boys at the Mestalla and a goal at Juventus away, and also scored here in the home tie as well. Our only defeat at the Mestalla in European competition was at home against Juventus. For Liverpool, they have certainly improved their defence. They brought on some new players, the likes of Sarr, Grimaldo, the midfield as well. They've got Henderson, Oxlade, Chamberlain, Keita, and the front three there, Mane, Firmino and Salah. On to the 15th minute, a pretty even contest so far, but Liverpool have a chance here with Mo Salah in the box, and Firmino with a chance there and hits the post. Liverpool close to going in front there. On to the 27th minute, Liverpool taking control of the game and dominating. Mane, Chamberlain, now back to Mane. Good save from Neto. Neto's only had one clean sheet in the Champions League so far, and that was in the last Champions League game, which was a 0-0 draw here at the Mestalla against the other English opponents we faced, Manchester United. On to the added time, and there it goes. The first half, Valencia nowhere near as good as Liverpool, in all honesty. Once Liverpool had a chance, they then started to grow more in confidence and take control of the game. A lot of possession going forward and creating quite a few chances actually, but our defences hold firm so far. On the Mestalla, it's Valencia 0, Liverpool 0. Into the second half highlights, and on the 61st minute, Liverpool still in control. We're a bit more organised in defence, limiting Liverpool to few chances, but Chamberlain's got it, but Salah's given it ball away, and Keita had a strike after some brilliant build-up play from Liverpool. On to the 65th minute, the Valencia fans are cheering the team up, and there's a cross chance here. Oh, and Salah hits the bar with a beautiful backward kick. Guedes has got the ball, takes a strike. Good save from Alisson. And Liverpool survive this time. 72nd minute, Liverpool have the ball again. Jordan Henderson's on the attack. Passes it to Mo Salah. He's got support. Mo Salah twists and turns. And Neto makes another great save. And that's heads across the bar. Liverpool really going for it. So are Valencia now on the 88th minute. Salah with a chance. Great save from Alisson. And the fans are cheering Valencia. They feel that something's on here in the last few minutes of the match. What a strike from Salah, but a good save from Alisson, and unfortunately Valencia's cheerleading in the end didn't quite work out. It's finished 0-0 at the Mestalla, our second consecutive goalless draw here in the Champions League. We held Manchester United to a draw, and sadly we have, not sadly, but we've got a 0-0 draw against Liverpool. We should really do better with the home advantage we have here at the Mestalla. We've been very difficult to beat. Liverpool were the better side in truth in the match. They had a lot more chances, and Neto made some great saves. We had a chance or two, but it wasn't quite there in the end. And it's finished Liverpool 0, Valencia 0. And we've got some great work saying that from the board, saying that we've achieved their target of getting £132 million sales or something from selling shirts. So well done to them. Well done to that. We go on to the second game of the episode, where we return to the Liga Saturday action at the Mestalla. This time we will be hosting Espanyol. Of course, Valencia still top of the league, which is a great thing to see. And also, as you can see, we have the best home record in the league, having 29 points, the same as second placed Atletico Madrid. So the Mestalla has become a very imposing fortress for the away teams to come to. The only blips we've had is a draw against Atletico Madrid, Las Palmas, and a defeat at home against Deportivo La Coruña. A player to watch for Espanyol is Sergio Garcia, the 35-year-old Spanish forward. He may be old, he may be getting on a bit, but he's certainly got plenty of experience and knows how to score goals for Espanyol. And of course, the last time we faced Espanyol was the second game of the La Liga season, such a long time ago. We beat them 2-0 away at their place, the RCDE Stadium. And hopefully we can put the Liverpool game to a side and deliver a much better performance against, weaker opposition, no doubt. Valencia, I put on the same team. It was a bit disappointing that Alcacer actually was a bit poor in the Liverpool game. Hardly didn't feature at all in the match, really. Maybe it was a lack of a good service from the other players. Who knows? Even Rodrigo struggled to get on the goals and in the goal scoring act, and those two have been scoring lots of goals, not just in the Champions League, but now in the Cup as well, and of course the league. And there's a Espanyol lineup, a 4-1-4-1 lineup, so an interesting lineup there. And it looks like Espanyol certainly not afraid to mix things up and maybe try and frustrate Valencia at the Mestalla. On to the 7th minute, Valencia off to an encouraging start with the fans' help, and Condope has got a great pass towards Sola, and there's Alcacer! Paco Alcacer has scored again, and Valencia take an early lead against Espanyol. Great pass from Condope to find Sola in space. Sola wasn't really being tracked. He had time to put a cross into the box, and Alcacer was there. Plenty of time and plenty of space for Alcacer to take a strike. And there's a brilliant finish on his weak foot as well, his left foot. And Paco Alcacer scores yet again his 10th goal in La Liga. And the league leaders here are in front earlier on. It's Valencia 1, Espanyol 0. Onto the 34th minute, Valencia growing in confidence, having a lot of possession but struggling to create chances. Pereiro, another great ball in towards Guedes. Oh, that was a good opportunity. It kind of bounced through the defence, and I think Pereiro was the player that, Alcacer Rodrigo ended up taking the strike. But it is a corner for Valencia coming on the 36th minute play. Great corner from Pereiro. Gomez got a chance, and it's in. Andre Gomez puts Valencia 2-0 up at the Mestalla. He scores his first goal of the season, his first goal for Valencia. And what a time to do it. The ball just bounced down, just ricocheted through all the players, and it fell kindly to Gomez, who was at the far post on his own and in space, and took the strike. And delight for Valencia. Andre Gomez, first goal in La Liga, first goal for Valencia since I put him back in the team. And it's Valencia 2, Espanyol 0. Added time of the first half, Espanyol have the ball here, Sergio Garcia. And Royce, or Perez I think it was, but good save from Neto. And there goes the half-time whistle. And Valencia comfortable in the first half. They took the lead very early on with a great cross from Sola. That led to Paco Alcacer putting it into the net to get his 10th goal of the season. And then, of course, we doubled our lead from a corner kick. Luckily, it ricocheted through to Andre Gomez for his first goal of the season. It's Valencia 2, Espanyol 0 at that stage. On the 86th minute, quite a long time away. Espanyol have defended really well and have held us back and have tried to get back in the game themselves, but with no luck. Valencia on the attack with Sola, I think that's got the ball. Now here's Pereiro, space is opening up. Alcacer! Good save from Lopez. Guedes has the ball. Crosses it in, and it's going to go in. No, Rodrigo with the chance. Should have been 3-0 in the added time. He took it first time and it's just fractionally wide. Onto the added time, Lopez with the goal kick. And straight away it's given back to Valencia from Guedes, Alcacer, and there's space for Rodrigo, who's on the charge here, and he's onside! 3 goals for Valencia, and another 3 points for the league leaders. The defence didn't track Rodrigo, and Rodrigo punishes it. The mistake of Lopez, the goalkeeper, giving possession away. And it's 3-0 to Valencia. Great finish, cool, calm finish from Rodrigo, who scored again his 7th goal in La Liga. And again, the assist was by his fellow striking partner, Paco Alcacer. And it's now 3-0 to Espanyol. Very good scoreline for Valencia. And here goes the full-time whistle. 3 points for Valencia again. And we're certainly on the roll at the moment. It's, 5 straight wins in La Liga. Unbelievable. Winning against Celta Vigo, Villarreal, Barcelona, Real Sociedad and Espanyol. Makes it 5 La Liga wins on the spin. Valencia really are on a roll. A goal from Paco Alcacer in the opening minute and Andre Gomez in the first half. Then Rodrigo finishes scoring to make it a 3-0 victory for Valencia against Espanyol. And then for the final game of the episode at the Mestalla, for the 3rd game running, I think that's the first time we've had 3 games in an episode that's just been at the Mestalla. We will be hosting the Real Madrid in the 2nd leg of the Copa de España, the Spanish Cup semi-final. 2 players to watch, Marco Asensio and Gonzalo Guedes, widely so, 2 high quality players. And Valencia, who have had strong tests. They beat Real Madrid twice this season. 1-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu in both La Liga and the Copa de España. And of course we beat Barcelona at the Nou Camp. We've beaten Juventus away from home and beaten Barcelona here at the Mestalla as well. So and Sevilla in comprehensive fashion. So yeah, certainly we're not afraid to mix it with the big boys. We are a big club. I mean, our objective is to get to the quarterfinals of the Spanish Cup originally. We've certainly exceeded that limit. We have a chance to maybe go through to Valencia's first Spanish Cup final in over 11 years, which is 2008. And there's Valencia's lineup for the 3rd match running. They'll be running with the first team, of course. They'll be lacking stamina, but I can't take any risks and put on the B team, the secondary team. I need to get Valencia to a Spanish Cup final. That would be an added bonus if we somehow, have a disastrous stumble in the league and fail to qualify for the Champions League. There's Real Madrid's lineup. Varane is on the bench, so is Mario Balotelli, but the full team is as you'd expect. The likes of Gareth Bale, Icardi, Asensio, Modric, Kroos, Casemiro, Marcelo and company. Onto the first half highlights then, this the 9th minute. And Valencia on the attack with a great pass from Alcacer. And I think was a strike from Guedes, and Navas saved it. Into the 14th minute, Real Madrid have the ball now going forward, end-to-end stuff. Mario Icardi fending off the Valencia players and takes a strike, and Nito saves again. Nito's been in excellent form. He's had 2 straight clean sheets, a clean sheet against Liverpool and Espanyol here in this episode. He's doing a brilliant job. Hopefully he can get a 3rd clean sheet on the bounce in this episode. Valencia on the ball on the attack with Condobri in the 24th minute. There's support with Sola and Rodrigo and Alcacer with a chance here, and it ricochets through. And that's a great effort from Gonzalo Guedes, and Navas saves it. You can see, look, I think Sergio Ramos headed the ball away, which also colliding into Paco Alcacer there, and Guedes had a chance but couldn't quite do it. Gomez has a chance now on the 30th minute, and Navas saves again. Valencia peppering Real Madrid's goal, that's for sure. Andre Gomez scored his first goal here. Can he score again in the cup? And there goes the half-time whistle. I'll be happy if it stays at a 0-0 draw, because we will advance through to the Spanish Cup final with the 1-0 aggregate lead which we had after we won at the snowy Santiago Bernabeu in the first leg of the semi-final. It's been end-to-end stuff, both teams having a go at each other, and in the second leg it's Valencia 0, Real Madrid 0 at half-time. Into the second half highlights, the 59th minute, and Valencia have a corner. Pereira delivers, and Gabriel, and he's got a penalty. Penalty for Valencia, and Luka Modric, the Ballon d'Or winner, the best player in the world, so Ballon d'Or reckons, has given a penalty to Valencia and a golden opportunity to not only Valencia take the lead in this game, but increase our aggregate goal tally and maybe and surely put us in the cup final. And we're about to see the replay as to why the penalty was given. Luka Modric, was it handball or did he hit a player? It might have been handball. His left arm was in the air, couldn't quite tell with that angle. But no doubt Valencia have a chance from the penalty spot. Pereira, the captain, has a chance here for Valencia. Save from Cullen, from Navas. And the tie is still alive for Real Madrid. Real Madrid have a chance here. Cazorla, and Icardi with a chance, with a header, and it goes off the post. Oh, chaos in the defending. Luka Modric had a chance, couldn't quite do it. But there goes the full-time whistle. Valencia are through to the Spanish Cup final. Their first final since 2008. Real Madrid are beaten. We held on in the end for a 0-0 draw, and it will be a third clean sheet for Valencia in this episode at the Mestalla. Real Madrid and Valencia in this match, they went at each other. We had a penalty that sadly we missed with a Pereira striking, but Navas saving it. Luckily it didn't come to bite us back. We're in the final. It's Valencia 0, Real Madrid 0 in the second leg, and it's finished 1-0 in aggregate to Valencia. So let's take a look at the La Liga Santander table then. Valencia is still top with 58 points, 18 wins, 4 draws, 2 defeats, 47 goals scored. That's the best offensive record in the league. We've conceded 17 goals, the best defensive record in the league, and we have a game in hand over second place Atletico Madrid, who have 52 points, 15 wins, 7 draws, 3 defeats, 46 goals scored, 22 conceded. Barcelona are third with 48 points, 13 wins, 9 draws, 3 defeats, 42 goals scored, 21 conceded. Real Madrid have caught up. They are still fourth but have 45 points, 3 points behind Barcelona. They have 14 wins, 3 draws, 8 defeats, 36 goals scored. That's one of the lowest in the top, probably lowest in the top 7 actually, and only conceded 20, so they have the second best defensive record in the league, and they have 45 points. Getafe is doing well. They're 5th with 42 points, same points as 6th place Real Betis. And there's a really interesting fight there for the Europa League places. Girona, is 7th with 36 points. They've got a bit of catching up to do. Athletic Bilbao is 8th with 35 points. Las Palmas has dropped to 9th with 34 points. Honestly, Espanyol complete the top 10, who have 33 points. Ahead on goal difference of 11th place Sevilla, who have 33 points. They are really struggling, but they're only 2 points behind 8th place Atletico Madrid if results go their way. Villarreal up to now 12th with 29 points. They've been kicking on results recently, getting good results. Deportivo La Coruña are 13th with 28 points, and they're doing quite well. I'm sure they will have a good chance of staying up. Real Sociedad is 14th with 27 points. They lead the likes of Deportivo Alaves and Sede Leguinas, who are also on 27 points on goal difference. RST Eibar are 5 points clear of the bottom 3. They have 26 points. Celta Vigo still in 18th with 21 points, just having 4 wins, 9 draws, 12 defeats, 26 goals scored, 39 conceded. Levante is 19th with 18 points. Not good for them. Malaga is still at the bottom, but they have now 3 wins, 5 draws, 17 defeats. 19 goals scored, still the lowest goal scorers in the league and have the worst defence in the league, conceding 45. They have 14 points, 4 points behind 19th place Levante. Let's look at the semi-finals of the Copa de España. Of course, Valencia narrowly through to the final after beating Real Madrid 1-0 in aggregate. But the other one's interesting. Leganes, despite losing 2-1 to Getafe, they won, I think, on penalties after having a 3-3 aggregate draw. And look at the final. It will be Valencia versus Leganes. It looks easy on paper, but I'm sure it's going to be tough. Let's look at the Europa League round 32 stage, as it's been finished. And there's big surprises, a lot of them, and this page just shows it all. Paris Saint-Germain, the French champions, lost 1-1 on aggregate to away goals to Spanish side Real Betis. That's a surprise. Manchester United, the Europa League winners of 2017, they're out on away goals too to Bayer Leverkusen. So that's a bit of a shock as well. AC Milan lost 3-2 on aggregate. Oh no, did they win on aggregate? Yeah, I think they did. AC Milan won on aggregate against FC Porto despite losing the second leg 2-1. Arsenal, who got to the semi-finals last season, they're out of it too. They lost 2-0 to Dutch giants Ajax. So big teams there gone. PSG, Man United and Arsenal. Wow. ADO Den Haag of the Netherlands lost to the Danish team FC Copenhagen by 3-2. Feyenoord lost 2-1 to Sporting Lisbon, 2-1 on aggregate. Hoffenheim beat Malmo, I think, as well, so that was interesting. Southampton, they got past Villarreal, 2-1 on aggregate, so they're into the round of 16. Rangers lost 3-1 to PAOK. Red Bull Salzburg lost quite badly in the end to Turkish side Besiktas. And then finally, on the last page of the round 32, we've got pretty big, another big casualty. Sevilla, the Europa League specialists, they're out of it too, losing 2-1 on aggregate to Fenerbahce. RB Leipzig of Germany beat Lazio of Italy. Marseille lost 3-4 on aggregate to Inter Milan, so Inter Milan narrowly creeped through. Chelsea, though, look at this. Chelsea lost 1-0 to Standard Liège. I mean, they were struggling in the group stage and narrowly got through, but losing to Standard Liège, that's a disaster for Chelsea. So, yeah, some pretty big surprises. You know, you would expect the likes of Chelsea, Sevilla, and, you know, Arsenal, Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain to pretty much cruise through. But they haven't. They've all fallen at the first knockout stage. Quite incredible. One that didn't fall out to the first knockout stage hurdle was Borussia Dortmund, who beat Dynamo Kiev by 3-1. Let's look at around the 16 and some interesting ties. Inter Milan face Portuguese side Sporting Lisbon. Spanish side Real Betis, PAOK, I think they're a Greek side. Red Bull Leipzig of Germany face Turkish side Besiktas. Borussia Dortmund, who are surely one of the favourites to win, face Ajax. That's a massive tie. Fenerbahce of Turkey host French side Bordeaux. Standard Liège of Belgium, who knocked out Chelsea, will be facing will be now facing German side Bayer Leverkusen. AC Milan, the other Milan club, will be facing German side Hoffenheim, while Copenhagen will be facing Southampton. Let's take a look at the preview for the next episode. We have La Liga Santander action at the Mestalla, where we'll be playing Athletic Bilbao. Big game, Bilbao. Picking up form recently, up to 8th in the table. Then we will go away to Anfield for the second leg of the UEFA Champions League round of 16, with, of course, against Liverpool. Of course, that game is goalless in the time. Well, the tie was goalless. And then to conclude the episode, we have an away game in La Liga against Girona. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Valencia Career Mode. Take care.